ANDERZÉN.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to channel ANDERZÉN. Today, I'm gonna try to finally solve the power steering noise that I've been hearing on my ML63. Wait, wrong car. There we go, my ML63. So let's go ahead, jump into it. I'll explain what I've tried so far and what we're gonna try today. All right, so those that haven't caught the last few videos, which I'm sorry, I've been making dedicated videos to this right now, but I'm trying to just solve the issue and see what I can do. Basically, showed up one day, my wife was driving it over here when we were working on the C55, showed up with some weird noise going on, ended up trying to replace the reservoir since I had one on hand anyways. Here's the old one. And when I did so, the fluid that was in the reservoir wasn't too bad, whatever. But as soon as I replaced it and got home that day and I looked at it again, it was like super brown, super dirty. So I'm guessing the original fluid had been in here for the life of the car, which this thing is at 130,000 miles on, and it probably, from the way it looked, was the original fluid, which is not good. You should be changing that like every 40,000-50,000 miles at most. So I went ahead, started flushing the system. It got a little bit better. The noise was dissipating, but wasn't quite happy with it. So I tried to add in some Lucas stop leak. That did okay. Seemed like it's doing a little bit, but not enough to make me want to keep it in there. So I flushed that out, put in Valvoline, and that's the same stuff that I used on the E420. It was a Valvoline Max Life power steering fluid. I had really good results with that on the E420, so I figured it was worth a shot. Put that in, it was not happy at all. It was even worse. Took that out, and now the CHF 202 is back in there with kind of a blend, probably because I, used the turkey baster as many times as I could, but it's not perfect. So today I'm going to do it properly. The level is spot on at least, but I am going to do it the proper way. I'm going to take off the return line and basically attach a hose to that, a little clear hose, and properly bleed the system. I'm going to lift the car up, turn the ignition on to power, but not the engine on, and then cycle the wheel back and forth about 30 times. Make sure that I pump all that old fluid out while I'm putting new fluid in. And from there, I'm going to try another product from LubeGuard. All right, so I know, don't yell at me, but this is Prestone's European fluid. It's fully synthetic. It's CHF 11S compatible. It does have the stop leak in it, which I'm not too worried about running. It's just basically a conditioner. It's not going to hurt the system. Again, we don't have any leaks in the system, but yeah, this is what they had. I'm going to use this. I'm okay with using this. It's a green fluid, just like it's supposed to be in there. This is the product that I'm going to add in towards the end. This is basically like, an additive. LubeGuard, for those that don't know, they're like kind of a well-kept industry secret for all kinds of things with, popular thing is like their red fluid or silver fluid for the automatic transmissions. That was a very popular thing when I first got into Mercedes, and anyone that was trying to maintain their 722.6. This is a very popular little additive to add into your fluid. So great stuff. They don't really advertise at all. They just kind of let their products do the work for them. I'm not getting paid for this at all. It's just my experience with them. They've always had really good stuff. So figured it was worth a shot. I'll see how it sounds just by flushing it and whatever. We'll see how it sounds, and then we'll make a decision on this. But I'm pretty sure adding a little bit of this in will be a good idea. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead, get the car jacked up, and then we're going to hook up our return line. I'll empty out the reservoir a little bit so I can block this off, probably pop it off there so it's easy to get to everything. I did replace the little special clamps with just regular worm clamps, so that'll make things a little bit easier getting to all this. So let me get it all ready. You guys don't need to see that. It's a pretty easy process, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, I got the car jacked up. Sorry to have my GoPro, by the way. Right now it's hard to get this zoomed out view, but just drained out a little bit of fluid that was in the reservoir. This is kind of a mix of some of the old stuff, some of the new stuff. Coming out, it's pretty clear in the tube. The Max Life is a clear color. All the other stuff I was using is like a translucent green color. So it's kind of a mix of that. It's very light green, very clear right now, which is good. It's clean, but it's just kind of a mix of all the different stuff we tried on here. So we need to get it to one fluid. I got this line undone, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off, stick the little plug that came with the new reservoir, and then we'll go ahead and attach our clear line to this and start the process. Okay guys, got my line hooked up and going into my perfectly sized Essentia bottle that fits right snug in between the little crevice in between the rad and everything. So go ahead and top this up right now and then begin our process of turning the wheels left to right with just ignition power on but engine off. All right, and here's what the pre-stone fluid looks like, by the way. You guys can see it's nice and green, just like the other stuff. Let's go ahead and top this up, cycle it through. All right, I will leave you guys there so you can see the fluid, hopefully, and we'll go from here. See if we can pump this out real quick. What are we looking like? Anything? Oh yeah, we definitely got some. All right, guys, I'm sure you saw it coming out a little bit, but I'm gonna have Mike turn the steering wheel real quick so I can watch this. I also probably need to empty this out real quick. All right, Mike's gonna turn the wheel. We'll watch the fluid coming out. Yeah, keep going. So you definitely got a nice clean fluid.
What's that?
Keep going. And this pre-stone stuff is quite a bit darker, so seems like it definitely got a little darker. What's up?
Go back?
Yeah, keep going. You can go back and forth a couple times. All right, hold on. So that is pretty much bled. You saw the fluid coming out there was kind of the nice dark green color that's matching this. So we should be good on that side. I'm gonna make sure the level is correct right now and pump it one more time to bleed it and just kind of bleed in here, make sure there's no air bubbles. I know there shouldn't be, but just in case, it doesn't hurt while the return line is back on. So I'll bleed it here and then put it on the ground, measure the fluid, and then basically you can put, I mean, anywhere from like 4 to 8 ounces of this stuff. You're kind of better off just topping it up, I guess. But in this case, yeah, you can add a little bit more if you want to. So I am going to first, like I said, get the level correct, get it all good, and bleed it one more time, and then we'll go from there. Okay, bleeding inside the car. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this one-handed, but it should be a little bit difficult, obviously, since your key is off. But I'm gonna keep doing this good amount of times, and then I'll catch you guys afterwards. All right, guys, I did a good amount of steering wheel pump there. Got the triceps burning, but this should be bled. I actually did hear quite a few air bubbles coming up while I was doing this, so that is a good sign, actually. So I am going to put it on the ground now, and I'll go ahead, see where the fluid's at. Once I see where the fluid's at, I can top it up if need be, and then we'll cap it off, go ahead and start the car up, turn it left to right on the ground, and then check our fluid level again, and fingers crossed, man. All right, guys, we were right at the cold full mark, so I'm gonna go ahead and start up now. Oh man, fingers crossed, we'll see. All right, well, so far it definitely sounds a lot better, and the squeaking you were hearing was the tires on the ground. The steering wheel definitely felt a lot smoother. So I'll go ahead and shut it off real quick, see what the fluid level's at. All right, guys, I'm pretty happy with the results, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a tiny splash of this to add into the system, kind of help things out, but it's a lot better than it was before, to be honest. So at this point, kind of need to drive it, see how it responds after driving, gets all warm, up to temp and everything, and we'll go from there. I'll update you guys in the morning. I guess I'll show you guys too what this stuff looks like. All right, guys, let's see what color it is. I don't really know myself. Huh, it's like a brownish red color. All right, that's pretty much all we need. Let me check the level. Well, guys, I don't think I need to wait till the morning. Can you hear that? That's not good. Not good. Well, guys, we tried, but looks like we failed. We're gonna need a power steering pump for sure. So at this point, let me get your feedback on a couple different options I could go with. All right, so Rock Auto has a Lars pump for $104. Pretty good deal. Lars is a company that specializes in power steering pumps. Typically, like, you don't want to go with the cheaper blah 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 blah, but they've been around for a while. I'll open up a little info page for you guys. But yeah, they basically specialize in these. It's US built. They're manufactured in Minnesota, I believe. It comes with a lifetime warranty. And yeah, in my opinion, this is a pretty good deal. The other option could be FCP Euro. They have a kit that includes a new reservoir, filter, all that stuff. Or the Bosch pump itself. What the heck? Wait, hold up. Let me look at this. Okay, I was just gonna say, it was just at $250. Wait, core charge. Parts have reusable components. I'm actually gonna encourage the return of these units. Once you return all apart, you'll be refunded for the core charge. Wait, hold up. Let me see this. So how much does it charge you? Does it charge you $400? Yeah. Dang. All right. Yeah, I'm not doing that then. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go with this one. You guys can read up about this company. Let me know if you think it's a bad idea, but I don't really think it's a bad idea. This is what I did when I got my ML63 water pump. I got it from a company called Airtex, which is on Rock Auto as well. Airtex, like, all they do is water pumps. That's what they specialize in. They're US built. They have a lifetime warranty as well. So I figured, why not? And I ended up finding one for like, I don't know, something crazy, like $40 or something like that. And when everything else was at least, $100 or plus. I think I bought it for like 37 or $40, but I ended up snagging another one that I still have for my C55 whenever that thing is time. But yeah, I've had luck with parts like this, so I'm not just trying to be cheap, I'm just trying to be cost effective. And if it is a good part, then why not try it out? From the pictures, looking at it, it looks pretty nice. Got nice hardware on the back. All of it is nice aluminum, and even the Bosch pumps, actually, these are all remanufactured pumps anyways. They're nothing like this is brand new. That's why they ask for the core charge. Anywhere that I've found the Bosch pumps for sale, they always ask for the core charge. So this one is fine. Other options I could go with to be like something local, like a Master Pro or Napa's in-house brand, but those things do come with warranties, obviously, but I've not heard the greatest things about those, so I think I'm gonna go with this. But I'll wait to hear back from you guys. What do you think? Tough news, obviously. I didn't want to have to do the pump. I was really hopeful, just based off of my experience with the M155 when we first got it, which I don't have that part like fully documented, but it was really noisy when I got it, and I was able to solve that just by flushing the fluid, bleeding the system. But this one, I don't think we're gonna have the same luck. So yeah, You guys will see this tomorrow morning. It's Tuesday night right now. But anyways, guys, that'll go ahead and do it. Thank you guys so much for trying to help, trying to offer, advice on what to try. And, I was hopeful there for a second, but didn't end up working out. That's all right. Time to roll up the sleeves, get in there, get some elbow grease in there, and get this thing fixed up. So I'm done with this thing. I'm going to change it up. We're doing something fun on Friday for the video because I don't want to do this anymore. I'm taking a break from this. So that's it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys as always. Appreciate you all. Peace.
What?